All right, welcome, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. There again, Ball Talk live from YaadFanTV. There with the man himself once again, Dan here.
Tonight, my name Abba. Abba.
Oh, sorry, the man himself, Abba.
Yeah.
And the man himself, Stewie Dan, you know?
Abba or AKA Arsenal, what's left?
Abba.
Yeah. We're going to see.
Stewie Dan, you know? Yes. So, the man, how everything, how was in a game week?
Well, I'm elated. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what happened today. Everybody, we're the most current, most informed team in the league right now. So I'm joking.
All right. Okay, well, there we're gonna start. We're gonna start with our game week review. What is game week 5? Take a look at the results from over the week. Well, not the weekend. Forget say it's a midweek, whatever. From Tuesday till Thursday. Odd game schedule, but due to the World Cup upcoming, things kind of different this year. So yeah, earlier in another week, we have some big teams. Where we'll get some more other shocking results. I could start it off with the one where pretty obvious. Southampton 2, Chelsea 1. So, Mr. Dan here, what happened?
Yeah, we're not telling about all these weeks. We're lacking goal scorers. I mean, if you go up one up on a team, at times you kill them off. But as I say, we're lacking goal scorers. We buy all of them defending and still concede. But I mean, there's a later topic still with the transfer, so I'm not too touching on that. But just the game in itself, it shows what we're lacking. We've been telling for weeks. We need strikers. We need somebody to give Georgina a fight for him game because I'm too complacent. And we need Kante to stay fit. So, as I say, we need attackers. Havertz is not a striker. Havertz is a 10. He will create. He play between the lines. You see me? We have Sterling. I never expect Sterling to fire so quick, but he must score the goals. You see me?
Why you wouldn't expect Sterling to fire so quick? He's a seasoned veteran in the league.
Yeah, but a different
plus.
Yeah, that's on me. Different system. I think that give him a time, but as I say, he's a seasoned veteran, so it's on me. But yeah, I like how him start. Mount for watch it too. Mount for sit down on the bench and watch it. Certain the ball up to watch it and see it fever up on the bench. You see them too complacent. But all in all, it just showed that the Premier League, any team can win. No 3 points are sure.
I mean, R12 say Southampton were lucky with United when United beat them. I think you might refer to your comment after United beat Southampton 1-0. You famously said them lucky and the game should have drawn. If it was the old United, probably would have get 3-1. Yeah. So
that me to ask, like, what was your analysis of the game?
It's a different Southampton team show up. They might play a bigger team, so they step up.
Okay. Yeah. The Southampton from 2010 season or something.
With Mane and Van Dijk, them step up. Them step up. They might play a bigger team, so they must step up to the plate. They might raise them level of ball game.
Wow. Okay.
That's different, but that's great analysis. But move on. Leeds 1, Everton 1. Again, your former captain, your former coach, Lampard, failed to get 3 points. Once again, may I ask a question. Is he on the chopping blocks?
Yep, definitely.
I mean, Leeds are playing pretty decent football from the season just start. But still, an Everton team is supposed to beat in Leeds on any given day.
Week in, week out.
Well, a normal Everton, this is Everton being coached by one of the most overrated ex-legends of the game. So,
but who really rate him as a coach, though? You say him overrated. Like, who really rate him as a top?
All the pundits, anytime I'm watching TV, they're rooting for this guy.
In English.
Yeah, exactly. So he's overrated. Yeah. From that, we were talking about it in the chat a few days ago. Like, from that class, Patrick Vieira is probably the best coach from that class of players who's coaching now. But nobody talks about Vieira.
Say R12 say he's English, and I mean, I think that's probably why I'm even in our job, because
Facts.
apart from him seasoning in the championship with Derby, him not really do much, you know. Him really not do much. So your passport definitely save you at times, you know. So we could go to the next result. Crystal Palace 1, Brentford 1. Two mid-table to lower table teams who do pretty well from the season start. One thing will stand out to me about a game that is, apart from the game, I mean, Zaha scored a pretty good goal, but after the game, in interview, where him pretty much call out him team.
Defenders, yeah.
Him defenders, and him kind of call out him
the coach.
Him coach as well, because he said, I don't know, one simple lapse of the mind. So I refer to the defenders. They didn't say we keep going going defensive after scoring, which would be
that natural feeding back in.
Wait, Alberto?
And I think I'll even as that.
KJ,
Okay.
so Manu as well versus Southampton.
We not reach us yet.
Yeah, so
You hear
yeah,
Mr.
so,
KJ?
no. Yeah, but
KJ.
yeah, but
Doc.
Yo, listen. People need to like, comment, and subscribe. That way, I'm not forget work and come on the stream late. You see it? Run up the subscriber then. I want to retire.
all right, so we can move on to the next result. Fulham 2, Brighton 1. Pretty straightforward result. Based on
Fulham play some ball. A boy named Mitrovic.
Mitrovic.
Gunman.
Must see people tweet over the past couple of days as them hope them team sign Mitrovic before the transfer market end. That's how firing he is, right?
I mean, he never get like 40 goals in the championship, right? Is that I think to the record?
People always say he's a flat track bully, but he's not, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but 40 goals are not normal. Like the championship,
Agree.
better than enough other league.
Yeah.
Agree.
Mainly.
But Doc, every time them get relegated, him score some 30 plus goals. So, but this season it looked like him have something for prove, you know.
Yeah,
so,
add him to your fantasy side.
No, sir, I'm not add him to my fantasy side. Definitely not.
I mean, I'm not use 3 forward still, but I mean, him is a good buy. I'm a upside, and the price is expensive. I mean, it keep going up.
So it's a good look buy.
And him a go play 90 minutes regardless. But
Yeah, and he's a big game player too. And anytime he might play a big team, him step up.
So that's just a quick fantasy tip, is it? Just so you know.
All right, next result, the big one. Arsenal 2, Villa 1. I'd like to speak on that result before even the Doc himself speak on it. I'm not gonna lie, may I forgive you on the due respect.
All right, appreciate it.
Once again, on a go behind. Well, not go behind, but on a dig out a result. On a up 1-0, them come back 1-1. Up to this moment, I don't understand how to score back in. It's like them score on it. It's like on not even panic for a second. On a give you a little City vibe, you know, we're never worried, and Martinelli with a decent finish.
No push about City vibes. No push them.
No, I mean, listen.
Nobody bring it to City vibes. Don't want to play good, we'll give them that, but no City.
No, when I say City vibe, I mean the quality of football.
Oh, okay.
I refer to them not panicking and know them have to dig out a result. You know?
Okay, got it.
All right, you know what? May appreciate, you know, as from a rival fan, you know, giving praises. You see me, may I try to be as somber as possible in my commentary of the game and the situation around, right? We all know, right? And if we are be honest, Arsenal of a year ago, 2 years ago, hell, a decade ago, I lose a game there. Right? We not have, the team never have a fight, no spirit. And a big thing, I feel like what people not really talk about as much is the fan base. Right? Shows like them I will have right now, inspired by, and we can talk personally from Arsenal Fan TV. We all watch some form of online sports commentary by the fans of some sort. Arsenal Fan TV are probably one of the most popular one, them, right? So we kind of see first-hand view of how the fans them really feel on a weekly basis, game after game, especially right after a terrible defeat, right? So when you look at it from that perspective there, so the fans are never there behind the team and the project and the Wenger out and everything else. For a long time, the fans are never united, behind the team. But now that I help the team in the sense of when we got on one goal, when our defender make a mistake like Gabriel did last week, I think it was the first or second week when Saliba made a mistake there and scored the one goal. Those were the times when we actually come back. And normally the fans would have started boo already. It's always me mentality. But now the team have a fight and the fans them kind of have passion behind it and will have the expectation that so we will come back and score the goal there. And it'll play out game after game. So long may it continue, right? But we know Arsenal have old now come back in a game like that, right? And
I could jump to the comments real quick. R12 said Arsenal dead Sunday.
Yeah,
Jevon
definitely.
Harris said, don't think Arsenal is as impressive as they look, especially in the last 2 games.
I was gonna say that I was waiting for him to finish because when you brought up Man City, I don't think that the game they played on the weekend, brother. They panicked. Let's be honest. Because he said it reminded him. All right, see when you're watching Man City went on under 2-0. Not yesterday, but on the weekend they got on 2-0. And when I was watching that game, me I talking to my brethren was a Man City fan, and I said, dog, the man come back and win. Just the way them play, them dominate possession. They're in the opposition half. They don't panic. That's what they call don't panicking. Arsenal, they didn't look like that. You guys were on the ropes. One eye swell up. Yeah, you mean? One eye swell up.
Francois Watts to say United are going to win 3-1. Jevon Harris to say think they will struggle versus United, especially with Zinchenko out. He adapts to the wing-back midfield role that Pep had. And R12 said Leonard gave Arsenal the game. The 2 goals were goalkeeper error.
I mean, that's how we sell him. Right? And be prone for that. But yeah, anyways. But good comment. That's right. I mean, listen. I'm not going to tell you so we get ahead of ourselves with the scenario. Obviously, a big test come Sunday. I feel like after Sunday, at the real, it's a real bar graph.
What do you mean after Sunday? You mean on Sunday you started. After Sunday meaning you push beside my team.
Yeah, so after Sunday, that's when people really start see the seriousness behind the team, right? Okay. I say, me get it. After years and past years, I'm kind of go back to that whole Man City point there. That was a good analogy, right? In terms of the fight with the team, I sure, because that is a Man City type of trait. But keep in mind, Man City has been a team we have been consistent over the past at least 5 years, signing world-class, top-class talent year after year after year.
City been consistent for the past decade. 2012, remember?
Yeah, you can give them that.
Yeah, but let's talk about the Pep era. Because the first season under Pep, he wasn't. That team was kind of shaky. I think they finished 4th.
True.
So yeah, so like.
But that's the lowest. That's the lowest I've ever finished on the table since then. But yeah, but that's the point when me actually make. Over time, when we watch the game, them and them thing there, right? We know what to expect. After 5 years, you kind of know where the bar lie with them. So you're not gonna fret. But with a team like Arsenal, where let's be honest, we beat ourselves half of the game, them we will lose. Right? With stupid individual errors, red card, you name it, it a got. Like even Sunday with that whole the goal that we score. Like what was the keeper and the defender doing? The man in the box a tussle over what I don't know. Right? The week before that, what Gabriel do for that goal they score was like comical. Right? But again, the difference is the team, I mean, because of obviously the signings that will come in, the reinforcement, I feel like, make a lot of instructions and kind of work now, right? So the team have some fight and the fans are back the team, so we have to just continue, ride the wave. As again, Sunday, I going to be the test where I going to prove to everybody else. It's not prove to me, because I already know what's going to happen.
Well, it happen.
But it going to prove to everybody else.
What's going to happen?
6-6?
Okay.
All right, Michael, take the last
6 is real.
Let's take the last 2 comments.
The 6 is real. Clip it.
You have a clip it. You have a clip it.
All right.
R12 said Sunday we will see if Arsenal is a new Arsenal or the same old Arsenal we see and love. We know and love. And then Francois Watcher said Jesus will struggle against Martinez, I think. I know Stewie, you probably have something to say about that.
No, I was gonna say the only thing Arsenal, when I respect, I'm gonna give them props. Them defense look really good. Them two centre back there make a really good partnership. I don't think Arsenal has enough difference makers in the team. And what I mean by that is like apart from Gabriel Jesus, I don't. You guys don't have any experience, and I don't have anybody who can take the match from the back, put it on him back, and say, you know what, crunch time, slap a shot from 20 yards out, pressure on him back, nothing like that. You know what I mean? You just say when you look on Man City, you got a KDB. Now they have a Haaland. Those are difference makers. I don't see that when I watch Arsenal. I'm gonna feel like once Arsenal get the first punch in them face, they're gonna be back to what we've been watching over the last decade.
All right, so
last 2 decades.
All right,
let's move on to the next result. Tottenham won, West Ham won. I don't know. I mean, I think Tottenham missing a little spark.
Them not warm up yet, man.
I mean, Son look like a beer cloud right now. Him not shine like, and I really think
it looks Salah-ish. Salah-ish. That's what we're gonna start saying.
No, you can't even say Salah-ish because Salah come with 2 clutch assists yesterday. So,
but KJ, to be fair, Spurs always take a while for start. They always soft in August.
Yeah, but the way this league go, you can't take your time to start.
That's true, but I'm just saying I can't put a judgment and say them look away, but because that's how they always play in August, especially Harry Kane. I'm surprised he's been scoring goals because usually in August, Harry Kane has scored. The man in the start scored till September, October-ish. But it's a World Cup year, so it's different.
True. R12 says Spurs play too defensive. I mean, we all know Conte like play 5 back, so you know. But let's move on to the next result. Liverpool 2, Newcastle 1. Doc.
I mean, I think the better question now is right is were we judging too early about the Liverpool crisis, quote unquote? Are they really back? I mean, the fact of that goal in the last couple of minutes, it was comical, honestly.
I mean,
it was. But a result is a result.
About 60 seconds away from saying Liverpool in a rut because up to this moment, the referee gave 5 minutes of extra time. All right, the keeper went down for about a minute, and them scoring at the 98th minute. That's ridiculous. When the ball go out for corner, I'm thinking I'll blow off the game.
I was typing the message in the group.
Money talk.
I typed the message to tell Berto, say Berto, oh yeah, pressure Chelsea and in a crisis. Just to see goals from a delete a message. But still, even though them win, them still in a crisis.
I thought they more here with Berto. I said, Berto, you know what?
Money strong. That's where the transfer money went. Tell them, Berto.
Listen, them have fans that kick ball on the field. Man a fake injury. Them show it on Twitter, them add up the whole of the time then where them are waste. So it makes perfect sense. You know, so
expect a better answer.
I mean, Javon Harris said Liverpool is in shambles in Alberta, so I don't know.
We're not in shambles. We should have get the Wolves baller. You know, we don't know why we never get a midfielder.
We're talking about transfers.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're not in shambles. We're good. We just get Arthur. We're good.
Yeah, I feel like people that are overreact. So I feel like Liverpool. I think Man City is gone with it. So I don't think anybody's gonna really challenge Man City. But I feel like Liverpool definitely made the top 4.
Why Liverpool get a bye?
Yeah, Liverpool gone with it. I mean, City gone with it because Arsenal lead.
Come on, guys.
You know, they don't really count Arsenal leading. Like,
exactly.
If you really look on the table, they say Arsenal lead.
Come on.
Like, to be
honest.
Wow.
Come on.
All right, listen, again.
AJ, be honest.
The six is real. Again, I mean, it comes back to the same thing we just say. Yes, admittedly, the Banter Club era, all that we want to call it, it not leave much confidence, right?
Yeah.
But it will take the consistency as the games then progress. This almost reminds me, I'm using another reference, the Leicester time, right? The Leicester for the moment in time, where we all say, oh, no, sir, they must drop off. This can't continue. Christmas come, oh, New Year, they're going to drop off. No, sir, by May come, they must drop off. They never did.
All right.
They kept on winning.
But at the same them they say about Man City too. Remember Man City them mid-table, last couple of years, and them change up them thing. Fernandino gave Pep the talk and say go back to the basic, and the man him go on a win streak. So the league not done yet.
Let's look. Francois wants to say, am I the only one who thinks City is going to have a rough patch, and we see them get their side get exposed?
Weird.
Yeah, I mean, in other words of credit, Alan just score 100 goals, brother. I score 17.
Alan, big man thing. Like the man I forgot injured Alan, brother.
Yeah, the man has scored different type of goals. And
you can't stop that. The guy's a robot, the Terminator.
Bro, you remember the group? Remember the message I sent, the screenshot I sent at the group today? This is the most goals he's scored in 5 games in all the leagues he's played, and this is supposed to be the league.
Yeah.
So,
but remember, I don't know if that's a topic today, but remember, we were talking about, is it system or is it him? It's a combination of both, because that system tailor-made for him, brother. They were looking at his touches, like him only, all of the match him when play combined, the man only have 100 touches, bro. Out of how much? 5 match or 6
and
match?
And him scored 10 goals for the season so far.
100 touch. You know, remember, so people used to slaughter Christie for that, but for some reason, it's a good thing for Haaland. 100 touch.
I mean, Maurice Hamilton said Arsenal is early pace setters. Why do I feel like people just want to bully Arsenal?
Bro, no, that can't be a thing, because last year we lose 3 games back to back.
Hold on.
And we win the 4th game. We win by a lucky goal.
So yeah,
the 4th game. So how? No, but that can't be. That can't work. That don't make no sense. Early pace setter lose 3 games in a row.
History doing that.
We've never won 3 games in a row since what? 2000 and I don't know, like 16 or something like that. 17
in 2016.
No, the league.
Exactly. This is why the people are saying you guys are early pace setters.
Yeah, but early pace setter mean you jump out of the pack fast and you lead. We never do that. We don't win 3 games in a row since 2016. So how can you be an early pace setter?
Them just said this year you're early pace setter. Them not say you're always an early pace setter. Them just said this year you just set the pace early. But you know
under Wenger they were early pace setters though. Wenger used to have one out in block.
Listen, people are build up stats, for discredit. But tell you what. So when the 8 not work, them start telling lies. That's what
I got a question. I just think about something. Out of the last, I don't know how long, but when's the last time a manager has won the Premier League who didn't have prior experience winning a league somewhere else, whether here or somewhere else? When's the last time that happened?
Not that I can think of from watching the league growing up, because even when Leicester won,
Ranieri, that man was
Ranieri winning at Italy, I think.
Yeah, with Roma, I believe, or something.
So, yeah,
Klopp the win in a Germany.
Yeah, he was the only man for beat Bayern in the last decade or something like that.
Yeah.
And carry the man, him got Champions
Well,
League.
Arteta gonna be the first.
I mean, Jail said, Man, you are early relegation setters. I don't mind being early relegation setters because right now I'm in form. So
that's fine.
Man, you's in form?
Wow. All right. Listen.
Maurice said, Arsenal led by President Bush 16 points in 2016 December and never finished top 4. And that, my friend, is a fact.
Yeah.
That is a fact. So, all right, let's move on to the final result of the weekend. United 1, Leicester 0. Back again. Stewie.
Yes, sir. You want the match analysis?
Yes, sir.
So I think it was a solid display of a really good defense. Like, we're building a really good structure defensively. I still have some reservations, some concerns. It's definitely in midfield. I was telling you, brother, you cannot make top 4. You cannot challenge in this league with this level of competition without being competent in possession on the ball. And I feel like our midfield is not set up to really hold the ball, you know what I mean? And keep the ball. I feel like we're set up for counter attack and sit in a lower mid block where, to me, that naga loss. That's not sustainable in this league. Okay. You have to be able to dominate, especially that team like Leicester. Leicester didn't press us. They weren't really giving us no problem. So you should have step on them throat. You know what I mean? You can't have no man where kick where ball as him get the ball and you know what I mean, him a kick where ball. No, you need man for be a big man in the midfield, carry the ball up the pitch, and dominate. And I just that's the concerning part. But I'm a huge Eric Ten Hag fan, and I feel like you will see progression during the season. I mean, Casemiro's not even starting yet. We saw Cristiano Ronaldo come on and put in a show for 20 minutes and look good. So like we have a bench. We don't even see Anthony yet. You know what I mean?
Here, R12 say lucky win today again here. So he's asking because they said on the weekend it was a lucky win. So that question is directed to you.
I never watched the game today.
So you know what highlights?
I can't tell.
You can't confirm or deny.
Yeah.
So you were commenting on highlights.
Yeah, because you were active in the group the entire game.
Yeah.
A reply about Ronaldo and saying Bruno should not try to play that pass. So I don't know what happened. All right. Maurice said that defense never got tested today, so you can't say they were outstanding.
Well, I'm talking about the last 3 matches overall in like against Liverpool. Salah get a little one buck-ups tapping, but where was Salah that much?
Martinez buck one ball. Him the best defender here. Martinez do best Martinez everything the elite.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Okay.
I mean we didn't make
I didn't make it up.
Yeah, first of all, what it said, once United swap out McTominay, we will see proper progression. I mean, I think each and every one of us, even the rival fans, can agree to that. Say, even today when the lineup came out, everyone was like, how did McTominay make the starting lineup? But in my opinion, I mean, separate and apart from, I think Ten Hag was okay with repeating the same lineup based on we won the last 2 games. I think he left Casemiro on the bench and Ronaldo on the bench because of the game on Sunday.
Yeah, and the fitness. He talked about the fitness after the match. He said once Casemiro, he specifically said once Casemiro and Ronaldo is fit, we're gonna have more quality on the pitch. So when he mentioned that, I kind of put one-on-one together and said, okay, me see what I'm going. You know what I mean? McTominay do a job the last match, and he want to give Casemiro time for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So okay, that makes sense. Same thing with Ronaldo. Remember last match, Ronaldo come on, and the man look like a dead man. Today he come on and look like.
Even I was saying when Ronaldo came on the last game, him look like him lacking pace. I mean, remember Jail called me right after the sprint and said, "Bro, I think when I can let Ronaldo go now." I mean, so well.
Man, what me tell you? What me tell you?
The man the match fit. He needs fitness. Yeah, some fitness. So
the man
today, I mean, he played like 20 minutes today.
20 odd minutes and come on 67.
He look really, really lively. Like he did everything
and he sprinting.
Didn't do in 90 minutes.
Facts. One touch, 2 touch play, like come up, like he was good. He was doing good. And if in this start, I feel like he would have scored a goal or 2 because that Leicester team was trash.
So I'm asking a question since we talk about Ronaldo. I see a stat and you can help me understand how this work. I think him have Nick Pope have more assists than him.
Yo,
which keeper is Nick Pope? Correct me. In our chat if you remember.
Bro,
this year,
bro, we need to remember.
Him have 5 appearances, right? 5 appearances.
5 appearances does not amount to more than maybe 120 minutes.
Okay.
Man, Mr. Whole
No, I'm just asking clarification. Don't make me know. He's not a United fan. I now watch it, so I don't know.
Always remember it. Form is temporary, class is permanent.
Permanent, yep.
So, no, brother, Ronaldo is arguably the greatest footballer to ever kick a ball.
I'm sorry. You see, all of the trash of the media put out film this summer, man, they don't even know how that fuel that man. That man ego literally fueled by them thing there. And the man they take them thing there. I guarantee him probably have a shrine in him home with all the news articles them where I talk trash about him, brother. And the man wake up at morning time go look on it and say,
I would be surprised.
No, I'm dead. He's probably like that.
Yeah, so the people in the comments that said that's funny. Like
no, as I said, I see the stats. I'm just asking correct. 5 appearances, 0 goal. Obviously, the keeper never scored no goal. The keeper have 1 assist more than him, which is 1. I'm just saying. No.
I'm always worried about the wrong people. Oh, I like the comment here. R12 said Ronaldo I got finish with more goals than Jesus. I mean, we definitely want to revisit this after the Christmas break. After the World Cup break, we definitely want to revisit that because
that's a good
Gabriel
topic.
Jesus playing very good football enough.
Yeah.
But his number output isn't crazy.
I can't the best signing of the transfer market, Doc say not talk about like that. That's the best
It's not
sign I
us.
can.
It's not us, bro. It's the fans. I mean,
Listen, bro, the season young
for
enough.
the fans,
Like
by
it's
the
been
fans.
what game now? 5?
And KJ, you know how
okay.
Ronaldo get down. Ronaldo will not score a goal for 5 matches and score 2 hat-trick back to back.
Facts. That my friend is a fact.
Score the whole time goal in 2-3 months.
All right, so
All
we'll see.
right, so let's move on from the game week, the game week review. And look into the transfer deadline review. Transfer deadline, couple good announcements, couple huge announcements. United first announced the official signing of Anthony. Personally, yes, we did overpay. Let me be the first one to say that and make it clear. But again, I don't care. I don't.
Who that man like Gig?
Yeah, gig.
Man like Gig. He must have spin.
Yo, make sure Sunday night when we do the show, make sure it's the gig no spin by you. Yeah, go remember this.
Yo.
So you play Sunday?
I don't think he's going to play. No.
In
I don't think the coach, because judging by Ten Hag like rush him new ball at them in, brother. So I'm not thinking he's going to play.
No, play Sunday.
Yo, for all me know, I grew up as a youth. I build man used to build Gig, for free. I know them cost 100 million, but tell you what, you can see where you're going.
Best right winger in the league.
Well, listen, I'm not talking because tell you what, I don't really have much to say because we're not signing nobody for deadline day, so it is what it is. We just stick with the team I will stick with, and I kind of hit that at this point.
Let's jump to this, right? Done here.
Yeah.
I told you specifically I wanted to bring up this topic.
Yeah.
Famously, on the last show, you said when Bertha asked, we had the topic about Sterling and leading the line, and you said no, that not gonna work. And I remember Bertha said, then who you want? And I said we need Abba. So Bertha said, what do you mean? So if they get Abba, a top 2 or bust, and you say yes. If it's not top 2, it's garbage. You got your wish. What you have to say?
Abba, I can't.
No, it's an Arsenal thing. That don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Abba, we'll get Abba. We'll get a central. I'm telling you last week, top 2 are boss.
So how you just say a central? What him name? Why you can't talk about him? What name?
They say they can't call the ball and you know him good enough.
Hey, the boss.
Say him don't need nobody else. You don't need nobody else.
No, remember Abba alone him did need.
No, the transfer market close. You don't need nobody else. So good now.
Hey, listen, the boss send a screenshot in the group and say, anybody know this ball?
What?
I guess you have my point still.
What? I mean, we can't talk about a ball over there really though. But watch the highlights. We look at research, man. Them saying a ball, so I go. Yeah. But who you really glad till we get to the striker?
Yeah.
So,
tell you now.
Good signing that still. I'm not gonna lie.
So I mean, we all know about my quality.
No.
I
Listen.
think Arsenal fans are a bit salty, you know, because me I talked to Jail today and Jail said them get about it must score a couple goals. No, we know about we get 15, 20 goals.
Least minimum.
Easy.
Well, listen, we're not gonna talk shit about Aubameyang. Obviously, he's the captain, bring a whole heap of vibes to the club. Him actually have an Arsenal tattoo. On him forearm. You see me? So that kind of show you the connection. Obviously, never any not good way.
Wait, look at this comment.
So you can't cover up tattoo.
Stupidity.
No.
In coaching from Tuchel.
No, but as I say, obviously, never the way how him depart the club wasn't ceremonious. We all know that. We all watch it on the documentary. But in the back end of in 10-year Arsenal, obviously never have a great run. Yeah. So are you getting that Aubameyang?
Quick question,
right?
But the last time Arsenal win a trophy, Aubameyang.
No, we're not talking, bro. It's not like him left directly and go. Trust me, as Arsenal fans, we know how that go. Where our baller are left and go win trophy for other people.
So quick question.
Year over year, right? So we can name them. But the fact that him left, No, I don't watch my Barcelona. I don't watch other team. Honestly, I don't really have the time. Him left with Barcelona and come back, and the circumstances I'm left, I can't hate him. If he want to play, obviously, still might rob him, and I beat him up. Down at Barcelona. Might as well come back to London. He protected. So,
I have a quick question.
I'm not going to hate on him for that.
What going on at Arsenal make him leave? Like, what did really happen? I don't want to get sidetracked, but if you can just give me like a minute.
I mean, based on the documentary, obviously, him and Mikel Arteta never really had eye to eye. He was a very influential person, and he might try to stamp over this quote-unquote disciplinary reasons, right? The man make a full dossier against. So in other words, he might document all of the behaviors they want to do. Obviously, as a new coach coming in, you have a more tenured person. I mean, you probably know me I talk about in a sense of management. You have a more tenured employee who probably influence the culture negatively against from what you are trying to push. So for flex of power, him just get rid of him, right? Obviously, it was a big decision. The team are win now, so it looked better now on the back end, given the fact that Aubameyang reach. But that's kind of where it is. You see me? Any day when I hate on him, he must come back and he must have a family for feed. He might get beat up down at Barcelona, so he might as well come home.
Alright, so I want to jump to the comment from Maurice, where he said Abba going to face the same stupidity from the coaching of Tuchel. I mean, we know he is very, I guess, somewhat defensive minded. So here, that's a Chelsea fan here. Do you think he's gonna build a team or play the style of football that supports Aubameyang's style of play?
That's the football we are playing now. Like you want a fluid striker. You know, see them try Lukaku on the ball in back turn to goal, ain't no work.
But you tried that with Werner.
I know how far Werner can score. We give Werner ball on the babe line and miss. What we can do? We can do
Werner just score a trick.
Werner kick shot from half line of Bundesliga go to keeper. And don't tell me about Bundesliga keep for them. Don't tell me about Bundesliga league. Don't tell me about that.
That's levels.
No.
Wait, where Alan come from? Where Alan come from?
Yeah, but alright, you understand? See, Alan and Bundesliga knows him above the class. Werner don't look above the league.
Right at home.
Really,
Right time here.
anyway, you can score a goal. Goal is a goal.
Alright, I understand now, but when you watch the game with Chelsea, when you see Werner miss ball goal on the goal line, what we can do?
And it was funny. We had a lot of fun with it too.
But,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
But the thing here, we're not create nothing. Right now, we're not create nothing for the striker miss. So our Aubameyang come do.
Yeah, let's see.
No, remember, I said the last time we talked, I telling us that Zaha, you should I get, bro. When you need a man up front.
No, Zaha, no. You see, as a player, and you play ball, you pass the ball game, and in a pass, you could then see him start cuss your confidence will drop. Zaha cuss everybody on the field. We don't need that.
Bruno that to Manu.
We don't need that.
That's like Ronaldo.
Well, Zaha, remember, Zaha are the man with him there. So him can't do that. When him come in our team, when there's other ballers around him can't have that type of ego. Them have humble himself.
As we not put up with that, bro. As we not put up with that.
That's like you being the top player on a team with a bunch of bum. Like you always cuss.
But the thing, you know, remember say, you know, and every man can play for a big team, you know. But Zaha got Man U, you know, so some man good. A mediocre team, you know.
But Berta, Zaha never get an opportunity at Man U, though, for be honest.
Yeah, everybody knows why.
Well, he never get opportunity, but as I said, but a big team and for everybody. Some the crest bigger than them. You know what I mean? So them good are the Leicester City and them team there. You know what I mean? So
it was like Memphis Depay.
All right. So I mean, apart from that, there wasn't any other major signings in the for deadline day. So let's move on to game week 6 preview. Exciting times ahead. Very, very exciting times in terms of let's start with the Everton Liverpool game. I mean, two teams where need 3 points because
2 mid-table club.
No.
Mid-table clash.
No, Berto, on the need 3 points, it's not if or but like you need. Based on Liverpool standards, let's be fair. Call a spade for the past four seasons. We're not challenged for the title.
We are going to go take 3 points. Our place that.
Okay, so
relegated. Right now, we put Everton on the relegated block.
So we are trying to say, Klopp will make 2 managers get final space a week.
Think about it. Remember, you know, in beat Manu, Mourinho get fire. Same with Everton, you know, I'm Bournemouth coach, so I'm have a reputation. So watch out. But I think Gerard will get fired before still, you know.
Well, I mean, like what R12 was.
We're gonna beat Everton, man. We're gonna take a 3 points. When we go down this our stamping ground, Salah go find 1 or 2 goals.
I mean, like what R12 says, still is a top mid-table clash.
All right. Brentford Leeds. Again,
Good
two
match,
teams
that.
will get some positive results. Mid to lower table teams. So may I expect some a good fight. I mean, Brentford at home. It just depends on which Leeds show up. And
If you have Rodrigo at that injury right now, it's a shoulder injury, so it's a 50-50 chance based on reports in playing. I mean,
And I'm selling star baller.
You know, him at the linchpin. Dan James left. Yeah, that's a deadline day, right?
Yeah.
Fulham. That's a weird move.
Weird move,
Did he
bro.
That's
sign?
a weird move. Yeah, him signed.
Fulham.
Man, I call him dangerous. Dan. Dangerous. So, man, I know.
Like that actually go through.
Yeah, that got you.
Spurs did want him.
Spurs gonna look for him at that would make more
Yeah.
sense based on the type of football
Yeah.
we Conte play.
And the right wing
He's
back.
perfect. He fits that back and
We
forth, that
always
wing
say
back
that.
role. Yeah,
I mean, I
definitely.
always say
fit
when him
that.
there man, you may say, I don't know why idiot all he never tried the man as a wing back.
Yeah.
I mean, this was both Leeds and Brentford are two teams start off hot, but I think I'm kind of cool off in the last two. So
One
I
thing
mean, we're taking it
about
up in the years.
one thing about Ivan Toney. I wanna get you guys' opinion on Ivan Toney.
Good striker in my opinion. If he's in a better team, I think he would be scoring more goals.
But which better team would have put him in now?
Before Arsenal he signed Jesus, I think he would be a good fit for Arsenal.
So,
Even Man U, the type of football where Man U play, where them need them number 9 for hold up the ball, them not really need them number 9 for score 100 goals a season. The type of football where Eric Ten Hag play. You want him number 9, hold up the ball and link up play. He's good at that.
So him that start over Ronaldo?
No.
Ronaldo not start. Ronaldo not start. No.
That was like if the Ronaldo did leave thing, you know what I mean? Him and Martial would have fight it out. And him would have probably have started over Martial, in my opinion, just because of fitness and, you know what I mean? Him look more physical.
all right, next game. Chelsea West Ham. This is actually a derby. This is a London derby. So anything possible. Mr. Dan here, what do you think?
True love. It's a walk in the park this weekend. The vibes of the camp different right now.
Listen, hey. Just so you know, sorry I'm not cut you, but just so you know, we are revisit and we have to start showing some accountability on the stream.
Is anybody documenting these?
Anything you said, Shannon will be used against you.
Walk in the
In
park.
the court of law.
All
Walk
right.
in the park. Walk in
All
the
right.
park.
Which number Abba get?
I know him
Open
take
a
9,
number.
you know.
No man, don't tell him take 9.
Him take it. And 9 him take. I don't know why him
Take
take
9?
No, on the TV.
What?
All right,
But-
so let's just jump back. Let's move on then. All right, Newcastle Palace. This is a very interesting game. Based on Newcastle have a little resurgence over the past versus how they've been playing and performing over the past 10, 15, 20 years maybe.
Newcastle win that one, man.
And Palace
Yeah,
play
them
some good football.
atmosphere. Yeah, the atmosphere at St. James Park is crazy.
Yeah, man. Newcastle
Would I-
3-1.
So you want Newcastle. So now the coach no respect. Vieira,
Yeah, that's what-
he's been
that's what I
playing
was
great
about-
football. Like,
No, but it's at home. It's at home for Newcastle. That St. James, man, for them atmosphere crazy, bro. Top
And
5
the way
atmosphere in the
Newcastle
Premier
play.
League.
all right.
Forest Bournemouth.
Boy.
And the biggest circus is a circus. How the bigger clown? What the biggest clown can come to that circus here? We don't know.
Forest
No, no, no.
21 players. No.
I feel Forest are going to win still.
All right, so next game, Spurs Fulham.
That's gonna be a good game.
Fulham or Fulham? Mitrovic should have double.
No, man, too much defender. No,
Spurs
Spurs.
3-2.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
at,
Spurs been a get away with murder. We just not admit it.
this is at Tottenham Stadium as well. So I said Spurs. I say a one love, at one love.
Spurs
Bro,
3-2.
Tottenham not no fans, so they're not the atmosphere, so it no matter.
All right, Wolves Southampton.
Southampton not play good, bro. From the match when them play them look good, them look solid. I say Southampton,
put-
even though they're away.
Me say,
We just lend them a ball, so them good now.
Okay.
Which ball on to give them?
The yard man, Maitland Niles.
Oh, okay.
And
I
they don't have a
mean-
Chelsea ball at the Broja.
No. Birds are still outside.
Oh, you don't think they
I
must sell him? So why they not play him? He's
That's
injured.
you see, the man come on game weekend and the man look way better than way Albertson. I don't know that boy.
Not a fella.
He have something against like real out and out number 9. Something weird.
I don't know.
All right, Villa, Man City. I mean, I think that's probably the result to all our have.
This is the last game for Gerrard.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah.
I think if Man City get him a thrashing, I think that's it for him.
Yo, when you watch the match, you see the man face when Martinelli score.
Yeah,
It memeable. You can see defeat in his face.
you can see
No,
the
I'm not
defeat
even be
in
joke. Him look like whatever. But may I say City 4 love. Can't see them a score.
yeah.
Really can't see it.
Villa win 3-2.
Villa.
Remember them
Yeah,
say anything you say will be used against you. So careful.
Leon with that hat trick.
Yeah, right. Alright, come on, I give mixed thing. Alright,
Man, you start giving stuff.
I don't around pedal. Next time.
All right. Brighton, Leicester.
Brighton definitely.
2 love. Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brighton can't see goal that much in a like.
Yeah, Leicester's getting relegated.
2 or 3 love.
Leicester's
So
getting
if
relegated.
you know Brighton not gonna win, that means Leicester in a trouble.
No, that be them 6 game when them gonna lose. Relegation from that.
They're gonna get relegated, bro. The owners want to sell or something, cause them not buying nobody. Them take the Fafana money and pocket it. I don't know if you guys watched what the coach name Rogers interview. The man looked worried, bro. The man looked shaky in the interview. The man all sweat, cold sweat. When you see a manager look like that, bro, you know say it's a wrap.
I don't know why he never play Shirns, the Turkish defender, and put.
Him need fit?
So you true?
Yeah.
Need fit?
And then the goal where him no good. I think he had Arsenal goal. The man no good.
Bro, that goal there is
Yo, sometimes when I see them thing, the manager try to make a point to the ownership or something because the owners never back him in the transfer market. So
But
sometimes,
remember the real owner passed away tragically like about 2 years now?
yeah,
More than that.
about-
Probably
You know,
more than that.
about 3 you know, so
like-
that man is actually passionate with the team or whatever. You don't know new ownership coming, but I feel them business that.
No, him son of the owner.
No, the same family own it.
And the same family, but
him
you know it
son-
already. The person who the main person not there.
Yeah, me hear say me really love the club for real. Like,
Yes,
you know
man.
what I mean?
All right, and then the last game of the weekend, United Arsenal.
Big game.
Big game.
For once more, Man U win a game. So
So me gonna say a 3
No, sir.
3-1.
Arsenal win the game.
At Old Trafford. You're mad.
no,
man.
Old Trafford nobody not scared of Old Trafford no more. So
No,
like
this is
the
a
Old
different
Trafford.
season.
I mean, listen, when we get that take there. Obviously, it's a 3-1 victory for the Arsenal.
Why
Right.
Fabio?
Who clipping these things?
It's a never for a 3-1 Arsenal. I mean,
Yeah, but why
We
is
not-
obvious?
Why is it obvious?
Yeah,
It's so obvious.
Why is it obvious?
it's obvious. I mean, what obvious mean?
Yeah,
It's
why
clear.
is it obvious?
Based on runner form, the chemistry of the team, Uno still at this point a figure out on the team.
And you're
Whereas we figured out our team via preseason.
The only thing with it,
Florida Cup champions, Emirates Cup champions.
what?
You see me?
so we,
Going into the season on the back of a 5-5. The 6 is real.
Hold on.
Going into
the only thing we didn't need to figure out was that Maguire needs to hold in position on the bench.
Hold
And
on
we've been
there.
solid
Figure.
ever since.
Figure,
Yeah.
2001, when you just start Calabar, you never win Florida Cup too.
Florida Cup.
It's screen freeze.
With medieval, now that they come up completely.
listen, start make up life on the money, man. Man, know what you're talking about.
2003.
2003 win Florida Cup, and Arsenal win in 2022.
So what you trying to say about Berto? Berto not great? Exactly. So hear me.
Yo, Mark,
No, in all seriousness,
you know,
obviously Arsenal right now. No, me honestly I look for a 3-1, right? I feel like both teams are gonna go feet. right?
Squire, Xavier Squire say gimmicks, most gimmicks, Florida Cup.
Yeah, listen. And yeah, if you have more team, yeah, go on. When I said 3-1, because obviously have an error in our way the goal of the score. But the fact that if you have both teams are gonna play expansive and try go for the game for prove a point, right? Obviously, I want them rivalry over the years. The only thing that concern me and why when I get that one goal, obviously we are kind of dealing with that injury situation right now.
What's the midfield like? What the midfield look like?
Odegaard go off the last game with a knock. Party out. Zinchenko still don't know which that kind of
United.
El Neni out. Actually, I never look for El Neni on my side because El Neni is not somebody who play forward passes very well, right? So he made the midfield slow. Sorry, Shaka and Sam. Shaka.
Yeah.
Sambi Lakanga.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So that's the concern. Smith Rowe mostly come out on the wing. So
you're telling me, man, you're gonna dominate the midfield, but you're gonna beat with 3-1. That's what you're telling me.
No, we are listen. No matter who it is, you don't know them game. They come around.
The people straight up. We can start Mackford have a better midfield than the name we just called.
And
let's see.
We have arguably the best hole in midfield.
One thing we know is when they come on to them, we know not already. It goes both ways. When they come on to them game, yeah, everybody turns superstar. You see it. So let's just leave it at that. From my part, at least.
Well, for me, United 3, Arsenal 0. Ronaldo with a double and Gig, Anthony Gig.
Yeah.
With one half of the bench because I knew him come on and come play at least a 15-minute cameo.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show him work. $100 million work.
Bertha, I want to know why you think food. Why you think Arsenal go win? You're an objective.
Why me think because I think Arsenal them went down before and them go through that and them win their last and them no lack goal.
Who them go down to do?
But we know, it doesn't matter English league. It's English league. It doesn't matter who them go down to. Your team right now win game on a clean sheet, but you never face an Arsenal team right now where I score goal. Them have a link up player with Gabriel Jesus where unplayable right now. So you never face something different. You know,
and Saka do for a good game. Saka been do for a good game now.
Bertha, take into account the midfield that they're coming to Old Trafford with. Take that into account.
Right now, if them are come with a midfield, I'm comfortable and put Casemiro on the bench. To be honest.
But the thing too, you know, we have to say look on the midfield. If you look on Liverpool midfield compared to own midfield, that's on that win. No.
Bro, one thing them now look at is the chemistry too. These players have been playing together. Right? Casemiro, the Gig.
Who play with?
Sam, Casemiro come in. The Gig come in. Right? You still not try to figure out the team.
Casemiro go start?
Well, to be fair, the coach start the same team 3 times in a row now. And he talked about the routine, so you can't really say much try, you know what I mean? So you said Casemiro start. I don't know. The coach say he might try to build up in fitness, so I don't see how him can say that today and start him Sunday.
So he never there train on Madrid. I try to understand him not fit.
No, but Ten Hag is a very the man in a play with
but
much
also
fitness.
He only played like 20 minutes from the season just start.
Yeah. Then this is what the coach says. So and then when they take him match fitness serious. So I don't think he's gonna start. I think he's gonna do the same thing he did today, start the same team. And then second half, 60 minutes, he might probably bring on Casemiro for tighten up the midfield, all the possession or whatever. At that point.
So is that draw not coming up? Is that draw not coming up?
No. By then we'll probably be 3-4-0 up. So we can
Who's scoring those goals? Who's scoring those goals? Because Ronaldo on the bench.
Sancho scored 2. Sancho's gonna score 2 and then
Sancho then telling you about back pocket.
I mean, isn't Sancho on form? One of the things Sancho on form?
Bro, scoring against a Leicester team there.
He scored against Liverpool last week. He dropped 2 guys on the floor and scored a goal.
I don't know.
Sancho play good. Give you that. You know, he might play really good.
Sanchez playing good.
As I say in the group, I don't know why the coach keep taking him out and leave Rashford.
I mean, I think again,
Rashford is more of a runner. That's why. So when you're under the cash, on team of you and you're then your defensive third, Rashford is the man who gonna make the run over it, and you can just kick the ball over the top and run it down. Sancho ain't that type of ball.
A primary school football.
Yeah, that I mean,
you have to play to your strengths. You know what I mean? The midfield.
You know what's the crazy part though? Every coach that United has gotten in the past 3-4 years somehow has been doing the same thing.
Same thing.
Them,
Remember,
them play Rashford for 90 minutes. Them start McTominay. Them start Armago. It's like just mind-boggling.
No, the Maguire thing that kind of stopped now. You know what I mean? He's in his best position.
I mean, to them, I'm not lie. To them,
what them other man them prediction for the game?
You want ear say you want to win, but what's your prediction?
2-1.
Okay. So since we say Ronaldo had up on the bench, who do you think I could score for United?
But feel like Bruno it's certain games Bruno will step up, you know. So I feel like Bruno will score. Or Ronaldo come on, he want to score.
I mean, Bruno has found somewhat of a form for the past 2 games. I'm not gonna say he's been exceptional, but compared to how he was playing from the back end of last season to now, he's definitely been playing again. Like as Stu said earlier, today, he's definitely a huge goal threat, and that's the reason him have a play from here. Bruno, goal threat. He's more of a goal threat than the striker was starting number 9 today.
Yeah, it's just that with Bruno, when you're playing with Bruno, you're playing with one less midfielder on the pitch because he only knows how one way to play, which is hero ball. Get the ball, kick it far, something. He might try to get assist. He's a stop pad. He reminds me of Russell Westbrook. That's exactly who he reminds me of. A stop pad where as them get the ball, them off it, them might think about them stats. All right, assist our goal. Him not think about the actual function of a midfielder, which is sometimes calm the game down, bro. You're leading. Your team under the cash, get the ball, recycle possession. Him man, they not think about that. Them man, they look for goal, assist. Him there the top of him 18, kick. Where's Rashford? Kick, assist. You know what I mean? Every time I listen to an interview, he's always talking about his numbers as well. So that's type of baller. But the coach have to sit him down and say, yo, bad dog. Ball game, midfield, possession, knock it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, that pretty much comes to the end of the show tonight. We'll definitely we'll get a lot of insight on the past game week, the transfer deadline, and what to expect next weekend. This upcoming weekend, and definitely I look forward to this upcoming weekend because I think after Sunday's game, I think people are gonna turn off them phone. People are gonna go up and do not disturb. It's gonna get pretty hot in a various group chats, So thanks everybody for tuning. Again Sunday night, 6:30, back again live. Arsenal won't be unbeaten by the time we meet again. So
them wish.
Looking forward to that. Glory Man United.
Mad.